Hello everybody, good day to you all. Today I'm talking about iZombie, season number 5, episode number 4, .zombs. This episode directed by Michael Whale. And in this episode here, just like any other episode, somebody dies. This time it's some type of tech mogul type of guy, very smart, genius. And he's also trying to build sort of like an ark for humans in case the zombie war breaks out, the zombie apocalypse breaks out, something like that, which could be a possibility. And so, he's picking who he wants to be inside of his ark, and he gets killed, not because of that, but for something else. And it's just like always, Liv eats his brain, takes on his traits, it help Babinall solve the case. Now, a lot of times when Liv eats the brain of the victim, it's just wackiness. And her personality and her characteristics she takes on doesn't really help the case at all. Only time it helps until she gets a vision. And so until then, you just hear her acting wacky, acting silly. And it's fun to watch, but it doesn't really help with the case. It doesn't help solve anything. But this time, she did get visions, which did help out the case. But at the same time, even though she was acting a little bit silly and a little wacky, it wasn't too over the top. And a lot of times, her analysis of things using this genius mind actually helped out in the case, which was actually interesting and different than most times. Most times it's her being silly, being wacky, and it doesn't help Babinall at all. Matter of fact, it's more like a distraction than anything else. But this time, it actually did help. I mean, there were some moments here where it was like a little bit silly and over the top, but other than that, actually did do good for the case. Even though they didn't really solve the case or they wanted to, because they found out that the guy who they captured didn't actually really do it. But the thing is though, what he's going to jail for is something he might do in the future. So that's just do thing out of whack. So the episode leaves with you like a cliffhanger, not really solved and not really wrapped up either. So while you got Clive and Olivia working on this, you have Major Lily White. He's working with he also working with Liv because she's the I forgot what her name is now. Oh well, anyway, she runs this underground thing, helping zombies, helping people, stuff like that, and they bring in a guy to be a tutor for these kids who need to go to school. And so she helping them out with that. But then you also had this new guy come in, a zombie with a metal plate for a head, and he's recruiting as well. And he recruits in the two guys that Major put on ice for pretty much killing humans. And the thing is though, that's something he wants in his army because he's getting prepared for the whole army between humans and zombies. Because he believes that zombies are the superior race, and human beings are the weaker, and they must go. And so it's our time to take over the earth like we're supposed to. And so now he's preparing for war, and he's also recruiting. And you also see what happens to people who refuse him. Not good. Not good at all. And then while you have that going on, you have Blaine. He's getting interviewed by some reporter named Al Bronson. And they seem to have great chemistry. That she's very flattering to him. He's showing off in front of her. Things look like they're going well, but at the same time, you know that she is being too nice to him, too flirty with him, even though she knows he's a zombie. What's her motivation? What is she trying to do? Is she just trying to get a story or something else? And you find out there's something more to her than that. Why she's going after Blaine, I don't know. But it looks like it involves some type of mask in some sort. How does that affect her and her life? What happened between Blaine and her? Maybe Blaine did something to her family member or a loved one, and she's trying to get back at him, trying to get information she possibly can on how dirty Blaine is. We will see what happened in there. And then we also have something on a brighter note. We have Ravi, we have Peyton. Also, and Ravi already pitched the idea to Peyton about the whole TV show idea called Hey Zombie or Hi Zombie. I think it's Hi Zombie. And it's supposed to be a comedy trying to show people that zombies aren't that bad. It's gonna be two couples, human couple and a zombie couple, next door neighbors, and wackiness ensues. And you have the one guy here who is writing the show. Even though the whole point is to try to make people see zombies in a better light, he makes the zombies stereotypical and acting out the way people are fearing. So like this. So the zombie comes home from work, he gets pissed off, he gets all zombie-fied, he gets all angry, which scares the humans. I just I thought and you got Peyton saying we're not trying to do that. We're not trying to scare the humans. We're trying to let the humans know that zombies are just like them. And he's getting pissed off, and he feels as though his way is the right way, and so that starts a whole conflict there. But overall, I actually really enjoyed this episode. I mean, well, the ending part was a little weak because it didn't really end, and it didn't really solve the case. So that part sucks. But the fact that this personality that Liv took on actually was helping out in the case, so that's a bonus. Watching the whole situation with Ravi and Peyton with the whole TV show situation is very interesting to me. I like to see how that's going to pan out, how that's going to work out in the end. And then also having this new character come in, this bad guy with the metal plate, for the zombie with the metal plate on his head, and him trying to build up for war. So, and you also have on the human side, they're trying to do the same thing too. So it's not gonna end pretty. Both the humans and the zombies are both preparing for a huge battle that's going to come. Because the thing is though, they're trapped in this small space. They can't leave. No humans can get in, or zombies can get in. So everybody's just stuck together. And so everybody's fear and bigotry, whatever they feel about zombies, is just festering there. And then the zombies' paranoia against the humans also festering and just boiling up here. And you got to live in the middle trying to bridge the gap. You also got you got Ravi and Peyton trying to also bridge the gap too, but entertainment way. Oh, I don't know what's going to work. I don't know. Oh, that's right. Liv is Renegade. It finally popped in my head now. My brain was working overtime to figure that out. It was driving me crazy. So the thing is though, at first nobody knew Liv was Renegade, but now everybody does. And since they do, now she's the target, and that makes things even worse. So overall, I'm enjoying the show. I don't know how it's going to end. All I gotta say is it's not gonna be a happy one. It just can't be. So leave comments down below. Let me know your thoughts about this episode of iZombie. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy it. Have fun watching it too. So give my channel a big like, hit the thumbs up. Shaboop. And subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it. Like I always say in my dream in real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.